everyone, this is Karley, and today we are in Santa Cruz, California at Rick Turner Guitars with Mr. Rick Turner to talk
Howdy.
about our brand new series, the California series.
Correcto.
Yes.
The California series is a set of 5 pairs of instruments, matching Model 1s and RS6 Renaissance steel string guitars. And we're calling it the California series because we're really featuring Northern California woods in these. The tops are all curly redwood, which is really amazing stuff when you get a little bit of dampness in it and start seeing the incredible curl, the figure in the wood. So we're doing the tops for both the Model 1s and the Renaissances.
This is gorgeous. This is so exciting. I feel very privileged. Thank you for letting me come and see this. It's just an incredible thought to think this is going to become one of the legendary Model 1s that we see at Heartbreaker Guitars. So Rick, tell me what makes the California series different than other custom series you've done in the past?
Well, it's the fact that we're doing these pairs, these matching pairs of guitars, and then also using this fantastic wood from my neighborhood here.
Yeah,
really,
that's so cool.
This is wood that probably grew less than 20 miles from this shop.
That's so fun.
Including the acacia, California black acacia, that we're using for the Model 1 pickup surrounds and tailpiece battery covers, and also the peghead overlays. So we're getting that California thing happening with this hardwood. It's a very underutilized wood that we really love. It's a great guitar making wood. And once again, this is stuff from the hills here.
Yeah.
You know, this is from a tree that was going to fall on a house.
Oh my God.
and the homeowner brought in an arborist.
Oh wow.
Cut the tree down. A neighbor saw these rounds of this black acacia. Said, I think my friend Rick Turner would like those.
Somebody's going to want these. You saved the house and you saved the wood. It's a perfect happy ending, I think.
Exactly.
So Rick, tell me about the wood choices and the impact of the tone on the California series.
For the California series, we wanted to use relatively local woods. I love the idea of utilizing woods that came from within 20 miles or 30 miles of this shop. But also use woods that have recognized tonal values. And redwood, for instance, has become one of the sort of the top 3 woods for acoustic guitar tops.
Right.
You got spruce, western red cedar, and then down the list, but still very, very nice, you got redwood.
Still peeking up there on the list.
It's peeking up there. So we're able to source redwood here and do our own sawing of a lot of it. And putting that in with the other woods that we use, particularly mahogany and maple, we add that little kind of mellow Northern California twist to the whole thing.
Cool Cali vibe.
Yeah. So,
it's just a good vibe.
So, and the curly redwood is just so beautiful under finish. It just really pops.
Yeah, it's
gonna
gorgeous.
be, you barely get an idea in without a finish on here.
And if it looks this good,
If
raw, then I can't imagine
the
what
finish
it's gonna
just
look like.
pops the contrast tremendously on any grain figure. So this stuff ought to be just beautiful under finish.
I think so. I can't wait. Rick, you do a lot more limited editions than many other small bench luthiers. What do you love about doing these limited projects?
It's one thing to do a one-off custom instrument, but then we get the opportunity to do these limiteds, which are really fun, and it's very efficient for us because we can set up and do, 5 of a given part instead of 1.
Yeah.
And it also, the end customer winds up being part of a little club. So there'll be 5 people in the world that have
it's like they all
this
have a
particular
little
set.
same secret together.
It's a little thing, yeah. So it's kind of a neat thing for the customers as well. For us, it's efficient, and also I get to pick out interesting woods and interesting features. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's just fun.
It's just cool.
Yeah.
It's just a good time, everybody. That's the answer. Now, for the California series, we have the opportunity to have one of each of your most iconic instruments. So we've got the Renaissance RS6 and the Model 1. So tell us about that. How does it make you feel?
I love it. A number of our customers, our end customers, have both types of instruments.
Right.
David Gans is a perfect example of a really busy, and was busy touring before COVID, musician who has both a Renaissance and a Model 1. They seem to be complementary instruments.
Absolutely.
So doing these matched sets is kind of takes that complementary thing one step further.
It just solidifies the perfection that they like mean
I
to
hope
each other.
it's perfection.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to find out.
It should be pointed out, these are tools for musicians.
Right.
These are really working musicians' instruments. I love making them beautiful. I love making them special. But what we really like to do here is make great instruments. So this is kind of how this will go together. We have to do the neck pocket in the body.
Right. That's
and the
beautiful.
fingerboards. By the way, these fingerboards are going to be made out of ipe, a South American wood. Very, very dense. A little bit denser than ebony, actually. And they are going to have a special California bear at the 12th fret in gold mother of pearl.
Oh, I love it.
So it'll be the golden bear.
For that. Yeah.
The California golden bear.
Perfect California little zazz, little nod to the state, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Very cool. Rick, tell us about the Model 1 in the California series.
Well, what we're doing is a version of the Model 1, not the classic Lindsey Buckingham version, but a model with certain cut down features and certain added features to make it special. Here's how the necks will go in.
Nice. Step 1.
And the fingerboards will go on.
Love it.
But we will have the California Golden Bear
I love
at the
it.
12th fret.
In 2 seconds, we almost have a guitar.
See?
Look at this.
Yeah. Ship it.
You're good. Look at this man. Like he's been doing it for a while.
In this case, we've gone with a solid maple neck,
Love it.
mahogany body core, with the redwood top, ipe fingerboard, and then we will have the appointments in the California acacia, the black acacia.
Okay.
So these will be nicely matching up with the Renaissance that we just showed.
I think so too. No, Rick, the Model 1 was sort of the beginning of the relationship between Heartbreaker Guitars and Rick Turner Guitars.
Yes, absolutely. Brendan fell in love with the guitar, based a lot on Lindsey Buckingham's playing.
And who wouldn't be, right?
Right, absolutely. And he started collecting them.
Yeah.
And then I remember I got this phone call or an email from him saying, I really love your guitars and I'd love to sell them.
Right. Like,
what would you think about my becoming a dealer?
How do we move forward a little bit here?
And I thought, here's a guy that's got the enthusiasm for the product.
Absolutely.
The knowledge of what they are. He gets it. Let's try it.
Yeah.
And it's gone really, really well. I guess we're going on 6 or 7 years now, something like that.
7, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute for sure. But and now we're here.
Absolutely. Special editions.
Special editions, yep. All right, Rick, we have gone over some really exciting things with these California series. We've talked about woods, we've talked about construction, we've talked about the design, but now I want to get into electronics.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that these are two completely different guitars with two completely different systems. So what
Yes.
can you tell me about them?
Well, for the Model 1 in these series, we're using our traditional Model 1 electronics, which is a preamp with a master volume and master tone control.
Okay.
And an EQ section
Nice.
that can be switched in and out. This is a quasi-parametric EQ. We've got frequency sweep here, and we've got boost and cut.
Nice.
These are essentially, functionally the same electronics that the very first Model 1s got.
Oh, amazing.
But we're 41 years later, so we've got 41 years worth of improvements to these.
I love it.
Little bits of changes in the circuits, better ICs and that
Okay.
kind of thing.
All right.
So yeah.
Perfect. So this would be the full package. This is like everything you could
Yeah.
want.
Well, when I originally designed the Model 1, I wanted to see how far I could take a single pickup design in terms of tone range.
Okay.
And so I thought that this parametric style of EQ would give it far more tonal range than one had a right to expect from a single pickup guitar.
Right, absolutely.
And it worked out just great.
That's awesome. All right, let's hear about this Renaissance. So what do
The
we have
Renaissance-
for this one?
The Renaissance electronics are much simpler.
Okay.
It's a coaxial piezo pickup and a buffer preamp made by Seymour Duncan, my
Okay.
old friend Seymour. And this was initially developed when Seymour and I had DTAR, Duncan Turner Acoustic Research.
Oh, wow.
And I'd come across this pickup technology. It was derived from sonar arrays. You remember the movie Hunt for Red October?
I do.
Well,
Sean Connery, yeah.
this is the kind of technology that they would use to find the Russian submarines. They'd drag out
Okay.
100 meters of this cable, which is very sensitive electrically to vibrations coming in all the way around it.
Very cool. So I could take this out and find a very, very small submarine.
You could
if I
find a
need
very
to.
small
A
submarine.
very small-
Yes, right.
Okay.
So anyway, I found this this material out there and adapted it to guitar pickups, and it's fantastic.
That's
it
so
sounds
cool.
great. Yeah.
That's amazing. All right. Thanks so much, Rick. I had a blast today learning all about the new California series that's coming to Heartbreaker Guitars.
Wonderful. It's been great to have you here, Karley, and I'm very thankful to you and Brendan, Heartbreaker Guitars, for this opportunity to make a really interesting collection of matched sets of instruments.
Very
Thank you.
cool. Thank you. All right, everyone. You heard it. We are done with this one, but thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to keep an eye out for other videos about the upcoming California series by Rick Turner coming to Heartbreaker Guitars.